That's all the sport for now. You can find more on all those stories on the BBC Sport website. That's bbc.co.uk/sport. I'll be back in an hour with another update, Jane.
That was retro. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Laura.
This is WTAE-TV DT Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh weather and traffic together. Weather and Traffic Watch 4 from WTAE Channel 4, where you come first. Now, your local Weather Watch 4 forecast.
Hey everybody, I'm meteorologist Erin Kinslow. We're going to see kind of a chilly night followed by a warmer day on.
Down to 68, Friday's dry, but a high of only 66.
From today's...
Here's your AccuWeather.com local Doppler radar.
One eternity later.
We now return to Broken Arrow, starring Jimmy Stewart.
A few moments later.
We are experiencing technical difficulties at this time. Please stay tuned. We will resolve the problem as soon as possible.
Yeah, I believe he said he's in the Union City area, and
half a mile in front of us, getting ready to.
What we'll do.
This is the Yukon Emergency Operations. We are under a severe tornado warning. Please take shelter to the inside part of your house. This is the Yukon Emergency Operations Shelter. We are under a tornado warning, and please take shelter in the center part of your house.
One hour later.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
One eternity later. Much later.
One to 2 miles north of the work, folks. So we're looking right in here. So here's Interstate 40, right up in here.
At almost the same time as the Japanese fleet was beating off the first wave of attackers from Midway, the American task...
Hours later.
Dauntless dive bombers. For fighter cover, there were 20 Wildcats. Admiral Spruance was aware that only 2 of at least 4 Japanese carriers had been located and kept 36 fighters to defend his task force from any Japanese counterattack. As the strike groups from Hornet and Enterprise set course for the enemy fleet, your scout plane to catch up with Task Force 16. At 08:38, Admiral Fletcher his strike aircraft. Within half an hour,
1 eternity later.
and the Admiral was confident his fleet was secure. His scout planes had been out almost 2 hours and had reported no sign of an American task force.
Do you know where your stocks are? CNBC.com. Profit from it.
Chevy trucks are the most...
Next, has Kit found the world's most notorious computer thief?
As far as I can tell, he's...
Uh-oh. There's trouble on Knight Rider.
Later. Twenty minutes later.
Hoje, muita ação e aventura na série Assuntos Confidenciais. A realidade vai além da fantasia.
You're watching Nickelodeon, and now back to Dennis the Menace.
One eternity later. Much later.
Can't turn on that Nickelodeon without seeing what.
You'll enjoy Commodore Travers. He sets a good table. I wonder if he brought his personal chef along with him to Cestus 3. Probably.
Later.
How well we both know that, huh? Kelly? Kirk here. Better. You know it.
One hour later. One eternity later.
AccuWeather.com meteorologist Joe Bastori, the extended forecast. We don't have to extend ourselves too much to find trouble.
Now bang, one at him. Bang, straight at the middle again.
How discouraging. Second serve, 15 love. It's discouraging if you are Connors or one of his partisans.
Oh. 15 all.
Do not take action which can endanger your safety or further endanger the child.
Twenty minutes later.
Please stand by. One moment, please.
Oferecimento Sempre Livre Especial.
He's into the stretch. Secretariat leads his field by 18 lengths. And now Price of Troops has taken.
One moment, please.
Later.
Has opened a 22-length lead. He is going to be.
Your mark. Get set. And throw those tennis balls. Whack 'em. Smash 'em.
But is still easy prey for the wily fox.
One eternity later.
Now serving you with 3 locations.
You're watching To Sir With Love, starring Judy Geeson on 13's The Movies.
Much later.
There into nothing. Blimey. Ain't natural, that's what.
11h15 da noite, no SBT.
Todos atentos olhando pra TV. Aí vem o Chaves.
Quer dizer que...
Parar, eu volto, não sai daí, tô te esperando. Prova dos dois e volta.
O que é que tá machucado? A justiça quer tirar a criança de suas mãos. Por que a Lucy não vai pra casa comigo?
Tá. Tá. Desova eles logo e depois a gente vê.
Nesta sexta, 11 da noite, no SBT.
Fico preso por horas no ônibus lotado. E se você ganhasse na telecena? Eu ia conseguir comprar um carro zero e chegar mais cedo.
Again? You'll hang for this, all of you. Hanging would be a small price to pay for.
See Wednesday's paper for your birthday coupon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're temporarily...
A few moments later.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're temporarily experiencing difficulties. Please stand by.
One eternity later. Later.
Interrupt this program to activate the emergency alert system at the request of the National Weather Service. A tornado warning
Colorado gives you the whole enchilada.
5 p.m. for
Now Mex only starts with great enchilada. Also signature entrees made from scratch with traditional recipes customized for Rocky Mountain.
8:56 p.m. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 4 miles north of Leader.
Então vou ficar com o jogador do Furacão.
Gerson ou Eric?
Por mais que o Eric viva o melhor momento com a camisa do
Gerson e Eric, dois
20 minutes later.
Encontrou o bom futebol sob o comando de Jorge Sampaoli.
Vou ficar com o Gerson, tem sido aí do meio de campo do
11, marca o número 4.
De fato, um coringa joga de volante, joga de meia, mais avançado. Tanto como ele foi em outros momentos com a camisa do Flamengo.
Amanhã, 9h30 da manhã, marca aí, 29. Número 29, vale cap título emitido pela Cover Capitaliza.
As I said,
Much later.
So this is what happens to the dreams of youth.
Between us. Hold no hope that I shall ever return to the island. I've made my choice.
One hour later.
Life. Set your price, I'll pay it. That was in our childhood. I won't be indebted to you, Diana. Set your price.
Here on Good Morning America tomorrow.
I got a hot rap piano tuned up.
Police Chief of Los Angeles, Daryl Gates, says he will resign next April. Gates has been under fire since the March 3rd videotaped beating of Rodney King.
Much later.
Olha, você não se escreve assim não.
Follow the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
A few moments later.
Hot Streak?
Yep, my customers keep paying me more.
Dawn takes grease. Out of your way.
Minutes later.
Anyway, Pops, tell me, how would you like to become the world's first 84-year-old The world's first 84-year-old sex...
que usava as redes sociais para enganar as mulheres na Serra Gaúcha. Guilherme Fadanelli, bom dia. Tivemos aí um probleminha com o áudio do Fadanelli, a gente já retoma, dá tempo ainda com o Fadanelli ao vivo?
Estava com a Isabela, que obsessão você tem por ela?
Então vai me negar que a Isabela estava lá?
Não, claro que não. Mas a Isabela não estava comigo. Foi para ficar lá com a minha mãe, não comigo.
Para, Carlos, por favor, eu não sei.
Meu olhar. Vou seguindo e vou deixando na